72% of renters say they'll never be able to afford a home. Well, not anymore. And you have rising interest rates and home prices to thank for that. But what if I told you that the houses we're standing in front of right now start at less than $270,000? And if you stick around, I'll even take you to a fourth option, which is less than $216,000, making the American dream affordable once again. Princeton, Texas is a smaller suburb about 45 minutes north of Dallas. And as you know, the farther away you move from the big cities, the less expensive the real estate. And that's what makes Princeton so attractive. You're still close enough to commute to areas such as McKinney, Frisco, or Plano, all without having to pay those higher home prices. You're about 10 miles from McKinney, 22 miles from Plano, and 23 miles from Frisco. You can be at the outlets at Allen or downtown McKinney in less than 20 minutes. And if you're looking to stay in the area, Bretonia Park is less than a mile away, and there are plenty of restaurants such as Margarita Mexican Cuisine and Taqueria Hernandez, all less than a mile away. So if you will be working or playing in one of these areas, Princeton is a fantastic option at a very low price. Now we're in Princeton, Texas today, which is just right outside of Dallas and one of the fastest growing cities in all of Dallas, Texas. And we're in this community of Bridgewater, which has just been rated the #1 most affordable community in all of Dallas-Fort Worth. We're gonna take a look at the Harmony as we walk inside. Now, new homes in the 200,000s are just almost completely unheard of this day and age. And the thing is that trying to find something that is affordable is hard to do, especially with interest rates this day and age. I mean, with the interest rates where they are right now and not really much of an end in sight, it is something that everybody is concerned about, especially first-time home buyers. And the problem with that is that they're getting priced out of the market, but we have to be able to find solutions for those because we have people reaching out to us every single day that are looking to make their move here to the Dallas area because the relocation market is on fire. Regardless of what you may hear in the news, Dallas is still one of the top performing relocation markets in the entire country. We have so many corporations and companies making their move here because they are sick and tired of high taxes, restrictions, all the types of things that you see in the news are true, and we get this feedback from our clients every single day whenever they're getting out of these coastal areas, the West Coast, the East Coast, they're looking for something, and they're typically selling more expensive homes, and so that makes it easier for them to purchase here, and that's a lot of the client we work with. But then our first-time home buyers are sitting here going, interest rates are high, home prices are skyrocketing, they don't seem to be letting up at all, especially here in the Dallas area. And so this is something that now, this home that we're in right now, the Harmony floor plan, is available right now for about $375,000. Of course, you can add some upgrades, but what you're seeing in here in this model home, very nice carpet, very nice fixtures, floors. You got a walk-in shower, separated throne room, full walk-in closet in here. And this may be at the top of the budget, but we're gonna take you to the other two here in just a minute and get you down to that $200,000 price range so that you can see what may fit in your budget. Now, we're also going to take a step back over into another community that borders this one, and you will find homes as low as $216,000. There's even an upstairs here for that additional square footage when you come this way. And what you have here at the top of the stairs is a nice media room up here, movie room, family room, game room, whatever it is you want to make it. So all of the bedrooms are on the first floor, but you can see very beautiful home for less than $400,000. And when you compare Princeton to the rest of the surrounding areas, you look at Dallas with a median home price of over $400,000, Plano over $500,000, and you have Frisco at over $680,000, and Princeton at $329,000 for the median home price. And this home, over 2,300 square feet with a 2-car garage, 4-bedroom, 2 baths makes it a really good deal. And even right across the way here, you have this amazing park area where you can bring the kids. There's actually kids out there playing around. They've got the dogs running around, playground, and this community has so many more amenities that we're gonna show you here in a minute, but we're also gonna take you into the Witten, and now we're gonna get you back down under $300,000. So $375,000, which if you look at property taxes, insurance, everything else going on with this home, that's gonna get you around $3,100 right now with today's interest rates. But there is a way that you can get yesterday's interest rates in today's market, but you'll have to contact us to learn how to do that. And when you walk into the Witten floor plan here, again, getting you under that $300,000 range. So this could very well be within many of your budget. You got access to the 2-car garage right there. You walk in, you've got this beautiful open floor plan, nice quartzite countertops. You've got cabinets, shaker cabinets, and this open area to the living room, backyard, dining area. And not only does this community have a ton of amenities, but you're also right next to Lake Lavon. And Alex, that's your favorite lake, right? Lake Lavon?
It's just the closest to the house.
Yeah, okay, so the first favorite, Grapevine? Louisville. All right, so, Alex, this is kind of his stomping grounds out here, and he loves to jet ski and water skis. We got to get out here pretty soon and do that ourselves and make a video about that as well. But you come into here, you got a nice, clean bathroom area. Now, this one sink, but you could have an option to add a second in there. Nice shower area as well. If you're a lake person, then this is absolutely gonna be a very nice community for you because you're less than 5 minutes away. There's even a local marina that you can dock your boat at. That makes it very convenient for you to access on there. But otherwise, you come through here, nice split floor plan, wash and dryer room right through here. And then you've got the 2 kids rooms. So this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but you'll see still really good sized rooms for the kids. The kids don't really need that much anyways, right? But otherwise, you've got a really good option, less than $300,000. Now let's run some numbers on this house real quick to give you a really good idea of what may fit in your budget. And I just realized I misspoke a little bit on that last property because I overestimated the taxes just a bit. So I ran some numbers on this property, and let's just say I put it at $290,000 if you wanted something like this with all the upgrades. Now, if you put 3% down, taxes around here could average around $3,500. Don't quote me on that. Always want to check with the tax assessor. Could be anywhere from $35,000 to $4,000. Homeowner's insurance maybe around $1,000 a year just to estimate, and you could be in this property all in for about $2,300. And then you compare that to the average rent rate, which here in Dallas is around $1,800. So if you think about it, if you're able to budget just about $500 more per month, you could have your very own home versus throwing all of that money away on a rental. Now we're gonna head over to the third option you have here, which will be the least expensive option in Bridgewater, around $265,000. But since I brought up Lake Lavon, let me tell you a little bit more because it's a super cool lake and lots to do in that area. But we're gonna be walking into the wind haven next. So Bridgewater is located on a peninsula that extends right into Lake Lavon. This 21,000 acre lake is the perfect spot for outdoor lovers, for those who just want to spend the day on the water. And there's lots to do there as well. You can rent a boat and explore the lake. You can head to the marina. You can go camping. You can do hiking and biking, spot wildlife, and find a great spot for a picnic. And in this community, if you're thinking about the HOA and that's on your mind, it's about $500 a year. So I would say that's not too bad. And the thing is a lot of questions come up about HOAs as well because a lot of people don't like them. But I believe in single family home communities. They're absolutely necessary because they kind of keep a little bit of the riffraff out, right? You don't want people's boats parked all over the place. You don't want broken down cars everywhere. You want people to mow their lawns. You don't want to see overgrown lawns. And that's what the HOA will do for you. So around $40, $45 a month, you're gonna get that extra additional service provided by the HOA to kind of make sure everybody keeps everything nice and safe. And plus me, when you go to sell your home, that is absolutely going to matter, because the last thing you want to do is have the neighbor with a broken down car and a boat, you know, right next to you. That will make it very difficult to sell that home. And you got a nice walk-in closet. Again, a little bit smaller of the primary, but again, you're coming in here for the price. And at this price point at $265, with taxes, insurance, I would estimate if you put 3% down as well, and you can always do more than that, but at the bare minimum, you could get in here around $2,100 a month. So if you're spending anywhere, if you've got a family, you are likely spending at a minimum $1,800 to be somewhere. And so for just $300 more per month, you could have your very own home. This one has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, really good size for the kids as well. And it's spacious. Again, nice open concept, so many more amenities, which we're gonna take you through the community right now, show you the rest of the amenities because they're pretty good for this price point. And we're going to take you to that community right next door to even show you something in the $216,000 range, which is completely unheard of in Dallas-Fort Worth. So the amenity center at Bridgewater has a swimming pool, a lazy river, a dog park, the playground, the sports court with mini golf, basketball court, and volleyball court. You can also check out the marina that feeds right into Levon Lake, or head to the fitness center to catch a yoga class. But Bridgewater doesn't stop there. Wherever you are in the community, you won't be far from one of the several parks that are dotted around. And as I mentioned before, the amenities are second to none here. You've got this massive catch and release pond. This is one of 6, and this one runs pretty good length all through the community. And as we walk through this way, you're going to see on this side, which a bunch of kids just overtook this whole sandy area, but you've got this really nice sandy beach area, sand volleyball courts, and then you've got plenty of spots all around here for picnics and hanging out and just having a good old time. And so this is something that makes this community extremely appealing. So not only do you have a pretty good gym, but you've got bathrooms and a water bottle filling station right there. And this is another nice feature to have, is these massive showers so you can get rinsed off in case your kids run down there and jump in the river. This would be a good way to clean them off. But we got to check out the pool area, which is really nice because they even have the lazy river here, but I won't be jumping in the lazy river today like I did over Inspiration. And if you haven't checked out that video, you should definitely check out that video. But they've got 3 grilling stations and this massive pool area with the cool covered splash pad for the kids. You come over here with covered patio area all throughout there. So lots of nice covered spots for you to get a little break from the sun, because even right now in fall, it's almost 90 degrees and I'm feeling that nice warmth right now, but it's a manageable 90 degrees. I think it feels good, especially after this summer of triple-digit heat for so long all over the country, but it was pretty hot here in Texas. But plenty of covered spots here to have lunch, bring the food. You've got some cornhole spots over there. Again, 3 different grilling stations and an indoor area on top of that. This is really the place to be. And make sure you stop by the amenity center and pick up your own putter and putt-putt ball. That way they've got a 18-hole putt-putt course here as well we're gonna take you to. But first, you gotta see this as well, because you have this amazing game room. I mean, this community just gets better and better and better with more and more to do. Let me see, I'm gonna have to, oh, you've got some board games, chess, checkers, tic-tac-toe. Let's get on some Mortal Kombat. Just gotta turn that on. I remember back in the 90s when this came out, it was awesome. I grew up in this small town in Stephenville, and we would go to the bowling alley. That's where all the cool kids would hang out, was the bowling alley, play pool. We never bowled, right? Because that wasn't cool. But what was cool was to play pool and all the video games. And I remember Mortal Kombat coming out at that time. And I was never really that good at it because I was mostly broke back then, but I was able to, you know, play a couple of games here or there. I mean, what more could you ask for than having your own putt-putt course right in your backyard, or in this case, in your front yard for these homes over here. So let's test out the par 3 here and see if it's up to par, right? I mean, my job is really difficult here. Let's see if we can get that eagle. Oh, I think we're gonna go for the par 3. I'll take it. And for all of you parents that don't want to make a long commute to take the kiddos to school, you've got the elementary school right here in your backyard, and Princeton High School is only about 10 minutes away, which has about 1,300 students currently and is currently rated with an A- according to niche.com. And as promised, we're here at the property that is priced at $216,000, which is just something you're not gonna see this day and age. And we'll show you a little bit around the community, but you're probably wondering too, is there much to do in Princeton? And I would say the short answer to that is no, not really. There's not much to do around here, but as mentioned earlier, you're within driving range of everything that you need, but you will have some little mom and pop shops around here. By the way, speaking of that, it's lunchtime, so we definitely gotta go check out some barbecue before we go inside here. So let's go get something to eat real quick. Now, when you're in Princeton, you have to stop by this little food truck park. It seems to be the theme on all these little towns on the outskirts of Dallas, but you've got espresso, so we're definitely stopping there for an iced Americano after lunch. I promise you that. They've got some Puerto Rican spots that looks like they're closed down right now. They've got a little Mexican food spot over here, and then we're gonna be checking out Lizzie's Kitchen right here. I saw brisket quesadillas on the menu, so you know I gotta get me some of that. All right, thanks, sir. What do you call this place? Java Journey?
Java Journey, Texas, yes, sir.
Java Journey. So when you're here at the food truck, you're definitely gonna have to try out Java Journey. Let's see though, if it's any good. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Man, oh man, that's a pretty good barbecue. So you gotta let me know in the comments, by the way. We stop at a lot of barbecue places when we're out and about. Are you a fan of barbecue? Have you had traditional, good, home-cooked barbecue before as we walk in through here? Now you'll notice as well, the community, definitely a little cookie cutter other than the fact that the homes are painted different colors, but we're gonna walk in here. But if you're really looking for something simple, you know, not extravagant, but still nicely done, I would say for this price point, for $216,000, this is a lot better than I would expect, all right? You've got nice ceramic flooring through here, granite countertops, black appliances, so it all kind of ties in, darker cabinets. You know, you got a straight shot down this hallway where you're gonna have your bathroom, 2 bedrooms, you know, for the kiddos, and then you're gonna have your primary right here in the back with an ensuite bathroom. You've got access to the backyard, which I would say I'm not really a fan of having the back door in my bedroom, but you've got a walk-in closet in here on top of that. And that's just something that at these lower price points, there's really not a lot of room as far as the floor plan and the square footage to work around those types of things. So coming in at a lower price point, there are some things you might need to compromise on, but at the same time, if you're getting started out and you just want to start with home ownership, if you stay here even just for a year, maybe even two, think about the rental potential here. I mean, you could turn this into an amazing rental. This is something that right now could easily rent for maybe $2,000 a month. And if going all in with down payment, even with interest rates the way they are right now, you're looking at a payment of around $1,700 for this home, and that is less than the national average whenever it comes to rent at $1,800. So this could be a much better option than just renting, and it's going to be a great rental property if you want to keep it. But if you hold it for at least 2 years, then the no tax on capital gains rule kicks in, to where if you're single, that's up to $250,000 in equity. If you're married, that's up to $500,000 in equity that you can pocket tax-free. This home would probably not appreciate that much, but once this whole community is completely built out, everything's finished, these home prices are going to shoot up through the roof. Plus, when you're moving into 2024, the thing is that if interest rates come down any little bit, there's a lot of home buyers sitting on the sideline right now. I believe in the fall and in the early winter is the best time to buy whenever it comes to seasonality, if you're able to make the move at that time. So over the next few months, this is going to be an ideal time. Yes, you might get a better interest rate in the future, but if the interest rates come down, especially when we get into an election cycle and they're trying to make everybody happy again, if that comes down, buyers are going to flood back into the market. These home prices are going to shoot up even more, and whatever they're listed at, you'll probably get into a multiple offer situation, and then you may end up spending over the listed price anyways. That's what we saw happen all last year. Let's finish up outside. And there you have a full tour of the Bridgewater community. Now, this is just right outside the Bridgewater community, but we wanted to show you kind of a lower price range that you could get in if you're at the lower end of what you want to spend, but still with this property you could get in for less than the national average of rent. Again, my name is Levi with the Living in Dallas, Texas team, and we help people move here every single day from out of state, within Dallas, move out of Dallas, whatever the case may be. We're happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. And until next time, well, we hope to show you around town. Home affordability is at an all-time low. Home prices are at an all-time high. And what can you do about it? 72% of renters now say they believe